Depending on who you ask, they'll tell you I'm a legend. From YO to the Veil to the Mongo spot on Creston. Always been 1,000, never ever been a lame. Lay a nigga down for these 3 letters on my chain.
Hey, y'all, what's the word, man? You already know how it's going down. It's your boy Hood and all that. And you are now tuned into a brand new episode of the Featuresfromhood blog series, man. Stop what you're doing right now. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and follow your boy on Instagram right now, @RealJHood_. With that being said, let's get right into today's episode, man. What we're going to talk about today is the Drink Champs My Expert Opinion podcast interview. I want to get into Nore's take on my interview that I did with Math Hoffa right now. Again, if you haven't checked this episode out that I'm speaking about, it's available on YouTube right now, man. It's the Drink Champs My Expert Opinion podcast interview, right? Now, before I dive into this, I just want to salute Math Hoffa. Now, the reason that I'm saluting Math is because of the stance that he took during this interview, right? Now, since I went on his platform, he hasn't not once attempted to backtrack or backpedal on anything when it comes to this. So I have to commend him for that and salute him. You know what I'm saying? Also, Mac gave an excellent point on journalism in this interview. So that has to be highlighted, and I have to salute him as well. You dig? Now, Matt stated during this interview that he kind of got caught in the middle of what me and the Locks had going on, or their feelings towards me. You feel what I'm saying? He said he spoke to SP, and, you know, hopefully he could get Luch on his platform or whatever the case be. Nore said something that was quite disturbing to me. Basically, his whole outlook on the situation was disturbing to me because he said in not so many words that Math shouldn't have had me on his platform. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you're able to decipher comments and different things, you'll see that some people say things without actually saying them. You know what I mean? Like, things are coded sometimes. Now, he also, when I say he, I'm talking about Nore. Nore stated that the Locks are so honorable that people should probably believe what they say versus someone else. So what you're telling me is that these people, because they are who they are, they're a legendary rap group, they're awesome lyricists, so because of that, they're incapable of being dishonest, or it excludes them from making mistakes. So that's basically what you're saying. Believe whatever that they saying versus a person who could very well be honest and, you know, being transparent. So just believe them though, because they are who they are. That makes absolutely no sense. That should be shining somewhat of a light on the things that go on behind closed doors to you guys, and, you know, letting you in on some of the things that I've been dealing with in the industry for the past decade and a half. You feel what I'm saying? In the background. Because it's stuff like that. And this is how a lot of people think. You guys probably think to yourself, why haven't you seen me on a lot of these big platforms, or heard me on this, heard me at this place or this place? It's because of stuff like that. You know, and sadly to say that the state of New York hip hop is in the state that it is because a lot of the OGs or people that we look up to within the game share this same type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? And it has no place in the game. Nore said that, you know, we probably shouldn't stand next to people that they have beef with. Now, beef was the wrong word because we didn't have beef. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't beef. Now, the one thing that I will give him is he stated also that some of the things that were said during, you know, the height of, you know, when we had things, different things going on between us, it was personal, and it was. But these are things that took place 15 to 18 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? So we're all grown past that point. We're somewhere different. And he said something like some things are unfixable. Those things weren't unfixable because we've been got past those things. You feel what I'm saying? Or I thought at least that we got past those things, because when I went on Matt's platform and sat down and spoke, my whole approach was non-confrontational, and I was nothing but respectful, and I was just giving you guys insight in my point of view on what I was thinking during the time when those things were taking place. And Math stated that also. He said he gave kind of a million rebuttals and, you know, stating that this is how I felt during that time when I was 17, And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And Max said you can't take a person's story away from them. So how do you want to edit what a person is saying? Because, you know, it may make another person appear a certain way, or it might shatter the illusion that other people have on this group. Like, so you, it's ridiculous. Like, it just sounds crazy. It makes no sense at all. You feel what I'm saying? And Nore, I'm kind of disappointed in Nore because bias has absolutely no place in journalism, and what you're doing is a form of journalism. So you have to be 100 with that. Like Lord Jamal kind of, the thing I give Lord Jamal actually came out and said that he was biased with that whole situation. So he let me know what it was, and he even told me. I didn't even watch an interview. I watched P shit and I responded based off P shit. And that should show you right there how a lot of these guys think, because they do think like that. And that's how they respond without even seeing the whole clip. Excuse me, not the whole clip, but the whole interview. They react off clips. You know what I mean? And Nore, I never thought about going on Drink Champs. I know I'm never going to be on Drink Champs because of the relationships that certain people have. You know what I'm saying? I remember I remember clear as day, like 100 to 400 people tagging Nore. Yo, get her on Drink Champs, get her on Drink Champs. Me in my mind, I already knew what it was. I'm like, they could tag him all day long till their faces turn blue. I'm never going on there because of their relationship because of his relationship that he have with P and the rest of the likes. But, him publicly stating what he said to Math kind of like supports what I said. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy to me, man. But I'm not surprised at what Nore said or nothing like that. It's just that you really came out and showed your bias, man. You know what I mean? And that's crazy to me. Now, it kind of like goes back to the same reason why you guys never heard me on Flex freestyling when I'm better than 80% of the people that he had coming up there. But I'm like, why have I never been up there? It's because of that. You feel me? Like, it's so many different people who share that same mentality. We're not going to let him come on there because we rock with them. It don't matter if he not coming on there saying nothing about him. We still not going to let him rock on here. You dig what I'm saying? Because we cool. It's crazy. Like, what if you are cool with both parties? What if you cool with me and cool with them, so you're not going to rock with me because you're afraid of what they might think? So how are you your own man then? You feel me? Like, don't get me wrong. I respect them for who they are and everything that they did in the game, but, man, that's biased. That's biased, man. How you going to be biased and you're someone of influence in the game? That shows you guys the power that these platforms have on public opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm a totally independent artist who is going against a conglomerate. You feel me? I'm battling a machine out here. Me alone, little old me, battling a conglomerate. And they're trying to hijack and paint a certain narrative that's incorrect. Now, my thing is this. I want to challenge all of you platforms out there, from the biggest one to the smallest one. Actually, not the smallest one, I'm bugging. But all the big platforms, $1 million worth of game. Adam 22, Vlad TV, all you guys, get me on your platform and let me speak if you're not biased. You feel what I'm saying? I don't have to say a word about these guys because I have other things going on in my life that I can speak about. But if you're not biased and you're not operating under the biased mindset, hit me up then. You know what I mean? And I'm going to do a updated video and let all of my viewers know who contacted me and who didn't contact me, and we'll see if what I'm saying has truth to it. You know what I mean? So with that being said, listen, man, make sure you like this video, drop a comment, go check out the Nore interview with Math. Be on the lookout for the Covenant EP from ODG. New single is dropping soon. Follow me on Instagram @RealJHood_. And until next time, you already know.